It was all a bit strange, if you ask me, the beginning of the budget today. Let's just remind ourselves, if you've just tuned in, you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just rewind, listen.
As we mourn the tragic loss of life in Israel and Gaza, the Prime Minister reminded us last week of the need to fight extremism and heal divisions. So I start today by remembering the Muslims who died in 2 world wars in the service of freedom and democracy. We need a memorial to honour them. I've decided to allocate £1 million towards the cost of building one. Whatever your faith or colour or class, this country will never forget the sacrifices made for our future.
Well, I confess, right, I'm not a huge politico, so I don't really understand all the ins and outs of who advises who to do what. But I cannot for the life of me understand who on earth briefed Jeremy Hunt to say, do you know what? I know what we're going to do. Right at the very start of the budget, we're going to, tell people how we're going to change their lives for the better financially. I know what we're going to do. We're going to announce a memorial. I think it's absolutely absurd. And if it is indeed tagged to this notion of quelling extremism, what kind of extremist is going to sit there 1 minute thinking, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to blow up an arena full of kids. Whoa, now weren't. There's a statue. I mean, it's absolutely nonsensical.
This is so weird from Jeremy Hunt. Look, looking at it in straight economics terms, it's £1 million, which is a lot to each of us in the room, but it's not big in budgetary terms. But this is what's so weird about it. If you want to heal division in Britain, you don't have different memorials for different sectors of society. You have British memorials. You don't divide people into Muslims and Protestants and Catholics and atheists. So I just did not understand the form of his argument at all. It is a waste of £1 million, in my view, but is likely to exacerbate divisions, not heal them.
Your thoughts, Aaron?
It was pretty remarkable hearing that clip because he basically says 3 sentences and none of them have anything to do with the previous one. Completely incoherent. Like you say, we've got amazing monuments to commemorate everyone, like the Cenotaph in central London, designed by Edward Lutyens, one of my favourite architects. Stunning, gorgeous edifice. We've also got memorials specifically for Commonwealth soldiers already.
Yeah.
One's in Hyde Park. So it doesn't make any sense to me, and I think you're absolutely right. The core sort of political message here is that, nothing brings us together, and we have to sort of reflect our differences instead of what we have in common. I think that's a deeply dangerous way for any society to conduct itself, and it doesn't bode well.
100%.
It's absolutely absurd. Are any Muslims watching this? Do you sit there and think, yes, that's what I've been waiting for? I want this memorial. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I'm open-eared, in fact, if I am.